Hello everyone, welcome to another mate problem video. First, I want to thank my first 300 subscribers. I hope you'll enjoy my future videos too. And we're gonna take a look at another puzzle ring problem. It's problem number 69 of Shogi Myouan by Kinai Kurushima. This one is called Gold Puzzle Ring, which is one of his 7 puzzle ring problems. It's made in 73. Now let's take a look at how the line goes. So in the first setup, you have 2 golds and 1 silver in your hand. And the first move is a pretty good sacrifice. It's silver drop to 3D. And after silver takes, you drop one of the gold to 4D, king 5E, and you drop the second gold to 5D. Now you dropped all the pieces you had in your hand. Now the king will move over to 6E, and here you go promoted pawn to 6D. And then king 7E, and yes, promoted pawn takes 7D. Now you got a lance. Now if the king goes to this way to 8F taking the knight, it'll be a simple mate by a lance drop to here. So actually the king can't go to 8F. So here he'll move back to 6E, and now you move the gold to 6D and king 5D and gold to 5D from the right, and king 4E. Now here you're gonna move another promoted pawn to 4D, and then king will move over to 3E. Now you formed this line of 4 golds here. These 4 golds played leading roles in this problem. That's why this problem is called Gold Puzzle Ring. Now the promoted pawn takes 3D, taking the silver, and now the king will fall back to 4D, and it's not promoted pawn to 4D. There's nothing beneficial in letting the king go back, so you'll move the gold to 4D and king 5E, and then gold to 5D from the left and gold 6E, and promoted pawn to 6D and king 7E. So you see, these 4 golds are like a conveyor belt. They keep moving the king to the right and left. Now if you go promoted pawn to 7D again, that would be pointless. The king will just go back and you get nothing. So at this position, you have to find a key move here. Well, dropping the lance to here is no mate, because it'll be captured by the dragon. And dropping the silver to here, silver drop to 8D isn't a mate either. The bishop will take it, and silver takes and promote, and king takes. And you see, it's not a mate. So what is the move here? Well, it's a brilliant sacrifice. It's silver moves to 8D on promote. Now if he takes it by the king, and promoted pawn 7D, king 9C, and then you can drop the silver. King takes 8B, silver takes 8C, and checkmate. So at this position, he'll have to take it by the bishop. And then what's the next move? Well, yeah. Now promoted pawn 7D again. King 6E, and then gold to 6D, king 5E, gold to 5D from the right, king 4E, and then promoted pawn 4D. And after king to 3E, now what? Now again you have to find a good move here. Well, it's a brilliant sacrifice again. Silver drop to 2D. If he takes it by the king, it's mate in 1. Promoted pawn 3D. So he can't take it with the king, so he'll take it by the lance. Lance takes 2D. Well, you see, you're allowed to make this sacrifice move at this position, all because you've made the bishop move from here to here, right? If the bishop was here, the silver would be taken by the bishop, and that won't make this silver sacrifice efficient. So he takes by the lance. Now what? Well, it's promoted pawn to 3d again. And king 4e, gold 4d, king 5e. Well, what was that silver sacrifice for? You'll see the reason later. Now gold 4d from the left, and then king 6e. Now I think you see why these problems are called puzzle ring problems. Because, you see, if you couldn't find these key moves in here or here, you're gonna have to keep moving this king to the right and to the left forever. So this is exactly what a puzzle ring is like, right? Now at this position, you're going to make another key move here. Well, you see, the lance that was here has moved to here, and the bishop that was here has moved to here. So, correct. This rook is rook to 6a promote, and you get a knight, and silver takes. Oh, by the way, another reaction is available for the king side. Silver drop to 6c. Well, actually this is mate. Gold 6d and king 5e. Now dragon takes 5b, silver takes, and then gold to 5d from the left. King 6e and promoted pawn 6d. King 7e. Now you drop the lance, dragon takes, pawn takes, and then horse takes, but you can drop the rook to 7d, so king will take 8f, and here you make a brilliant sacrifice, the knight drop, horse will take it, but then silver to 7g, checkmate. So, blocking the dragon by the silver drop will be an earlier mate, so the silver will take it. Now what? Well, it's promoted pawn 6d, so you're gonna continue to move the king to the left here. King 7e, and now finally you can drop a lance to 7f. And if he goes to this way, taking the knight, it's made by knight drop to 9h, so he can't move to 8f. But right, as I've showed you earlier, it's gonna be just taken by the dragon. And if you take it by the pawn, it'll be recaptured by the horse. And now, although you can drop the rook to here, well, it's no mate. King takes 8f, but see, you don't have a silver this time. Knight drop, but horse takes and no mate. So actually, it seems lance drop to 7f doesn't lead to mate because it's gonna be just taken by the dragon. However, instead of taking the dragon by the pawn here, you know the next move here? Right, promoted pawn 7d again. King 6e, gold 6d, king 5e. You move the king back to the right, leaving the dragon here. Gold 5d from the right, king 4e, promoted pawn to 8d, and then king 3e. Now I believe you see why we move the king to the right again. Yeah, it's knight sacrifice to 2g, and horse will have to take it. And yes, the horse is no longer defending this square. So, yes, promoted pawn to 3d again, king 4e, gold 4d, king 5e, gold 5d from the left, king 6e, promoted pawn to 6d, and king 7e. And now since the horse is no longer here, you can take the dragon by the pawn. The king will move over to 6f, taking the knight, but then you drop the rook to 8g. This was the dragon you've just captured, and king takes 7f. Now be careful here, it's not gold to 7g, it'll end up in no mate, see? So, right, rook to 7g, king to 8f, and now the final move, gold to 8g, checkmate, mate in 73 moves. Alright, so take care, hope you've enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.